Shalom. This video is about President Obama and his war on the elderly. Now, I know the Democrats have done a good job trying to pretend that they're the ones with compassion, but I think you'll see clearly that this is a case where Obama has no regard for the elderly, and in fact is going to really hurt them if he's given another term. Now, why do I say that? Well, first, the background. Clearly, in Judaism, the value is to protect the elderly. The Torah says, Lifnei Seva Takum, you should rise before the hoary head. It says in the Bible, Al Tazkeni Le'ich Signa, don't forget me in my old age. And yet what we have here is an entitlement program, Medicare, which Obama took $716 billion from, stole it to pay for his Obamacare, which is going to help bankrupt the country. It's already coming in at 3 times the cost he said it would, of $2.7 trillion it's going to cost, with massive increased taxes. At the same time, remember everybody made fun of Sarah Palin talking about death panels. Well, there are going to be in this plan bureaucrats who are going to determine what kind of medical care people can get. Do you remember Obama's attitude when he was asked about the woman who's had a grandmother who needed heart surgery, and Obama said in a town hall meeting, well, sometimes it's better just to give them an aspirin and do nothing? My brother-in-law is an internist, and he tells the story of how in socialized medical systems, and will happen under Obamacare, the protocols will change so that, for example, my kids asked him about a situation with a woman who had a certain kind of cancer. He said, in America, we treat that cancer with radiation and chemotherapy, but in like Britain and in Canada, they get only radiation, and it's much less effective. They want to save money, but the person's going to die a lot sooner. And so these bureaucrats getting between you and your doctor, that's not the solution to the medical situation here. We have to introduce the market, which increases the quality and drops the price on everything. Obama's not going to do that. And Social Security and Medicare are going broke. If we don't act like adults and do something to fix them, they won't be around for our children and grandchildren. Now, this idea that the Republicans are going to hurt them are ridiculous. They've made it very clear that there'll be no changes for anyone over 55, and that for people under 55, they'll be able to have the option of privatizing, getting vouchers to go see doctors, which will introduce competition, lower the cost of medical care because you'll skin in the game, and raise the quality. But, of course, Obama has introduced no plan. Have you seen any plan in 4 years to do anything about saving Social Security and Medicare, besides demagogue it and say, oh, Paul Ryan's trying to drive Granny off the cliff? It's completely irresponsible. It's childish behavior, and it's against Jewish law. It's against Jewish values and policies, and it's disgusting. Obama's solution is let Granny die. That is, and if you could sum it up in one idea, that certain people don't deserve to get our high-quality medical care. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be that people can get the best kind of quality medical care. They can make decisions about what kind of medical care that they want in the end, but it certainly shouldn't be government bureaucrats that do it, which will be what we'll have under Obamacare. And so here we have an irresponsible president who has had no plan during 4 years to save Social Security and Medicare, none. And he demagogues the issue every time it comes up. He is going to introduce a medical system, if he's reelected, unless it's stopped, that will have bureaucrats deciding what kind of medical care people can get. Medical care will be rationed. And this is a direct violation of the principles of don't forget me in my old age and stand before the hoary head and respect for the elderly. We judge a society based on how it treats its elderly, and this president is despicable in his war on the elderly.